Okay, we're into Act 3 at 90 minutes. We've got an extra act in this movie, which pushes the length, let's say, to 2 hours 50. But the scenes we get here, I don't think are that necessary, or they're wonderful scenes, but the information in them, I think, could have been layered earlier in Act 2. Because after the moment of truth thing, we just want to get on with the climax of the film, but we don't. We go to a bunch more set pieces, setting up the boys' problems again, which have already been set up, and Rancho's magical, inspirational talents, which again, we know that by now. So what we're getting is we're getting no new info really about the people and the pressure they're under. We're getting repetition of this. Great scenes, and yeah, perhaps it's more intense versions of these things, but you know, it is a romantic comedy, and the extra 50 minutes, you know, you do tire of it. You tire of its charm. It's a cheeky, charming picture, but you tire of it. Coming up to 3 hours, you know, again, it's like the Tarantino problem. I mean, he's doing it for different reasons. He wants to be seen as great by destroying his fun comedies. So we get these set pieces where we get the humiliation of the two of the friends of Farhan and Raju, and we get when Raju is put in a difficult position, he attempts suicide, and so then there's a sequence where they inspire him to live with a song. Then the boys decide that they must confront their fears and not do just what their parents tell them. So they say, well, you go first. You confront your fear of asking Pia for a date. And so he does that. So then the two of the idiots, confront their fears. So for Farhan, it's to say to his father, I don't want to be an engineer. I want to be a photographer. So we get an argument scene which is resolved with the father agreeing, and they embrace. Then Raju's problem is his fear to speak the truth. He's a man who wears lots of prayer rings and he's praying all the time. So he chooses to abandon his superstitions and speak the truth. He finds that it is respected. So there are these lessons that Rancho is giving the boys. Off they go to find where Rancho is. That is the kind of goal of the piece. The climax is Rancho and Pia kiss. At the end is the friends are reunited and it's joyful. And Chator, the fourth friend, who was never a man who'd learned the lessons of Rancho, is tricked. And we discover that Rancho is actually not only has become a primary school teacher, but he's also a great inventor and has many, many patents to his name. And so we realise that maybe the three idiots aren't Rancho, Farhan and Raju. It's Farhan, Raju and Chatur.